All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stream, man. I hope that each and every single one of you. Wait a second. We got to turn the audio down, man. But I hope each and every single one of you guys are having an absolutely fantastic start to your Friday. I ain't gonna lie, Savage Army. I am not gonna lie to you. Up out here in Canton, it's looking pretty drab outside, bro. It's fairly cold. It is raining, and the sun is nowhere to be found. And Savage is still kind of feeling under the weather, guys. So we're going to be picking back up where we left off yesterday in Resident Evil 4. And I'm pretty sure we're almost to the troll fight, which means we're almost to meeting Sadler. I'm pretty sure, man. I'm pretty sure. So before we get started today, guys, give me just a second to pull up the live chat so I can see what you guys are dropping. And we're going to get started today, man. And I hope you guys are having an absolutely amazing start to your day, man. Straight up, man. Straight up. All right, guys, give me just a second here. We've about got her. All right, man. Day One Savage Austin's up in here already. God bless you, brother. I was needing a live stream. I go back to work Monday. Bro, you got the entire weekend off. What beats that? Are you kidding me? If you're gaming on anything today, brother, drop it in the live chat. What are you gaming on today? For some reason, Savage Army, I've been in like a Resident Evil mode lately. I have no idea why. Maybe because the new one came out recently and it does look pretty kick-ass. I'm not even going to lie. But something in me has just been like gravitating towards going back to the old Resident Evil games, guys. So that's what we're doing for now. And we're going to pick back up. So I'm pretty sure we're on our way to the next boss fight. We just beat the Loch Ness Monster yesterday that Las Plagas. I really want to get rid of this pistol, man. I really, really do. But the problem is there's not a pistol in the shop right now that's actually better than this. So I'm better off to just hold on to it for now. Let's see what we're rocking, though, man. If I can craft me some ammunition. Let's see. We're going to need to stock up on stuff for this fight because he can take a decent bit of damage. I don't know if you can just outright buy ammo, though. Let's see. Dude, this guy's barely got anything in right now. All that's available is a rocket launcher. Wait a second. You can buy an infinite rocket launcher for $2 million? How long would it take you to stack up $2 million in this game, bro? That would be insane. But that's kind of cool that it's available. We don't need that right now, though. That's going to be great for, like, the last boss fight. But these are the weapons that are available to purchase right now. And honestly, the only ones that are really worth it would be, like, one of these submachine guns, probably the Lay 5, and the assault rifle. So all in all, we're going to need about $100,000. So that's what we're about to be working on now. Let's stack up some money. If I have to sell a couple of my old weapons to make room for those, we will end up doing that. Austin's gaming on some Grand Theft Auto 5, driving around and taking rippers of the Blueberry Muff crossed with Glitty Bomb like a salad bowl situation. Dang, bro. You know what's crazy? And this is kind of crazy for me, guys. Of all the years that I was reviewing Bud and stuff like that, so many people like recommended that I would try the Blueberry Muffin from King City Gardens specifically. And I think there was one other company. Austin, help me out here, brother. Did Certified do a Blueberry Muffin, bro? Because I think that's the company I'm thinking of. But for whatever reason, the point of the story here, I never actually got around to trying it. And then, like, I've been, you know, researching a lot of stuff about growing lately. And it seems like a lot of people are really big fans of Blueberry Muffin, guys. So there must be something to it. Right now, we're not really burning all like that. But if I ever do at any point in the future, I would definitely have to try the Blueberry Muffin, bro. All right. Let's pull up the map here, guys. How are we going to go ahead and get back over here? We got to head towards the church now. So I think all I got to do is turn around and go back through here. I am not comfortable, guys. I am really not comfortable with the amount of ammo I have right now going into this fight. So hopefully we get some on the way. Bro, look how dark it is. Hold up. Let's reload. Everything's actually already good to go. I don't have enough ammo for this fight, guys. I'm telling you right now. And we're already... Oh, hell no. We're already there. All right, guys, get ready. This is actually a really dope boss fight. Let's try to get this first try. I really want to get this first try. Inked Up Jesus, what's up, my brother in Christ? God bless you, man. He's got some Bruce Banner. Damn, that's old school, bro. The Bruce B is pretty old school, man. Blueberry Muffin hits? Yeah, bro, so many people have told me about the Blueberry Muffin, guys. It's not even funny. I can't believe. And that sounds like something that I would like, too. Real quick, though, let me focus up. Look at this guy, bro. Look at this guy. Oh, come on, bro. Do you see the problem? Leon does not run fast enough for all this. I need to grab some ammo. And it's mostly handgun ammo. No, dude. He just picked up the entire house? Alright, bro. Where are we shooting him? These bosses always have a weak spot. We're going to hit him in the head for now. And I think he's about to tentacle here soon. Savage Army. Savage Army. God bless. Thank goodness I had a knife.
Shit, that was close.
You just said it, brother. I told you, he just tentacled.
You got worms too?
He's got a parasite, bro. Alright, so now we gotta hit this thing. I need that laser sight, bro. I gotta be honest, they really upgraded this boss fight, dude. This dude, not only does he look good graphically, but look how fast he is, bro. My goodness. Alright, we missed. Hold up, we're missing too much. Dude, Leon doesn't have like a dodge. There's no button for dodging. Oh my goodness, guys. Hold up, let's heal. Let's heal real quick. Thank goodness I actually do have quite a few healing items. Nope, we don't want to do that. I want to get this guy first try, man. There we go, here we go, here we go. Sheesh. Wow, it's actually damaging my knife. So if I don't have a knife, I'm not going to be able to do that. That's kind of whack. In the OG Resident Evil 4, your knife was like infinite. In this game, you have to craft it. I never actually thought about that, but that is very different from the original. Yo, dude. You got to constantly be running around this guy, like constantly. Did you just see that? He just wiped that shotgun spread right off of his face like it was nothing. I kind of wish I didn't waste that ammo now. Because, wait a second. We actually do have one more knife, though. We got one more knife, so we're good. As long as he don't have, like, 3 stages. Give me a second, guys. I'll catch up with the chat in a second. I want to get this guy first pop. We're actually doing pretty decent so far. Hold up. Alright, guy. Buddy. Buddy. We're still sweet, though. We got plenty of healing items. Hold up. That actually healed my entire health bar. I did not expect that. Alright, guy. They really should have given you like a dodge roll or something. Because this game is so action-oriented. You do have a parry, but I can't parry this guy. Alright, come on, man. Come on, buddy. Alright, let's get him. Thank goodness I'm able to. We're actually doing pretty solid. I still got 1 health spray. But I'm getting low on ammo. I'm kind of getting low on ammo. I might have to snipe this guy. Real quick, let me run in here. I'm sure there's something in here. Yeah. Is he about to pick the house up? Bro, did you just see that? Sheesh, bro. Alright, Savage, please, you have to stop missing. You cannot keep missing these shots. Savage Army, bro. We were doing so good. We were doing so good. I'm going to approach this a different way, though. I'm going to go ahead and get all the items that they offer in the arena first before we even fight them. All right, so Austin said the blueberry muffin by Certified is about 26%, and it's tasty. It's so freaking beautiful and big buds. Sounds about like Certified, bro. That's the one thing that Certified really does do well, is that most of the stuff that they offer typically is bigger in nugs, like bigger nug size. Typically, I can't remember of like very many things from Certified that I had. Maybe in the halves, but I've never experienced that were like smaller nuggets. They're pretty good with stuff like that. All right, Savage Army, let's go ahead and try this one more time. Is there anything that I should get real quick? Yeah. Let's go ahead and get the health spray real quick. Where are you, good sir?
Welcome. Got some rare. Better to be over prepared. Am I right?
I don't need that, really. All right, we're good. We're good. I really wish... Let's go ahead and craft some ammo real quick. If I had ammo for my Magnum... That takes a lot, though. Wow. That's kind of insane, actually. I'd rather have the shotgun shells, for sure. Man, I am criminally under-prepared for this fight, guys. I really, really am. Can I open this? Sheesh. What do we got here? Well, what have we here? Is this a puzzle item? Quest item? Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Let's set things off. Man, I was so determined that I was going to get him first try. We were doing so good, bro. Keep in mind, though, we are on, like, one of the harder difficulties. I'm on professional mode, so... Alright. I'm not even gonna waste no time with you. Let's get out of his way, though.
You got worms too?
Oh my goodness. So you really just want to stay behind him most of the fight. You don't really want to stand in front of him. Kind of... Wow. Buddy. His AI is just going insane. Alright. Sheesh. If you don't watch your position, man, it can get kind of hard to get behind him. Because there are some really tight spaces. Wow. Alright, we're going to have to do that already. Alright, you know what? Let's just go ahead and do this first, man. Let's go ahead and grab everything we can. Yep, he's going to pick the house up. Well, I figured he was. I got so lucky right there, it's not even funny. Kind of messing him up, though, to be fair. Alright, let's get out of his way, man. I kind of actually want to go in here real quick. Before he comes over here and just bum rushes us. Yup. Sheesh. Slow your shots down. Yo, buddy. Get out of my face, man. Is he gonna drop? Finally, dude. We missed the last one. All right, man. Phase 2. I think there's 3 of these that you have to do 3 times, man. You gotta jump on them 3 times. Pause. There we go. Already. Hey, we're doing pretty solid, man. Okay, as he literally bull rushed me. All right. Well, I'm kind of lucky, actually, because I picked up some more herbs. So we still have a health spray. We got him this time, man. Let's get out of his way. Dang, son. His AI goes crazy. If you get too close to him... Dude, look at him. He's just going crazy. Alright, come on, buddy. Chill out. Got him. Got him. That was crispy. Hey, we actually might be closer than I thought. Alright. Phase 3. Sheesh, bro. Wasn't expecting that so soon. Second try, not too bad. I'll definitely take that. Not too bad whatsoever, bro. It took me like 5 tries yesterday to beat that Loch Ness monster.
That was almost a pancake.
Okay.
Wow,
that's disappointing though, guys. He doesn't actually drop any loot. Look at how detailed they made this guy though, man. Compared to the original game, I'm telling y'all. I am telling y'all. Hey, by the way, look at the bottom right of the screen, guys. 420. Sheesh. But I can't believe how freaking hard they went on this remake, guys. It's crazy. They really did. They went savage mode on this remake. It's almost like an entirely new game. All right, I noticed a blue emblem right here. Let's go ahead and get him real quick. Sheesh. All right, where are we going, though? I got to turn around. I think we're... Yep, yes, sir. We're going the right direction. By the way, guys, for anybody joining the stream, if you guys enjoy the stream at any given point in time, hit it with a big, fat, juicy, savage thumbs up. If not, you guys already know what to do, but drop it in the comments section and let me know what you would like to see me do better in the next stream, guys. So, let's see here. I think we're literally about to be entering the church now. So we're starting to get into the real meat and potatoes of the story. Holy cow, Hoobalicious. What's going on with you, bro? I hope you're having a phenomenal day so far, man. Straight up, dude. It's nice to see you. Let's see here. By the way, let's catch up with you guys. Austin said the blueberry muffalicious is purple and sugary. Whoa. Calm down, sir. Good, sir. Settle yourself down. But I can't believe I never tried, not only not from them, bro, but I've never tried blueberry muffin like this strain. Come on, dude. And it's a lot more popular than I really initially thought, man. Like, I always seen it on the menu, but for some reason I never picked it up. But so many people told me, bro, the last couple of years that it was really, really good. Are we really about to go up in here, boys? Hoobalicious in the mother effing house, man. I like the energy today, Savage Army. And since I got some fellow Ohioans up out here, bro, you guys already know what's up. Really, really rainy day out here today, bro. Where's the sun at? It's like nowhere to be found. Perfect day for this, that's for sure.
Ashley Graham.
Wow, look at how much smaller the church looks, bro, in the remake. Does it not? For anybody that's ever played the original Resident Evil 4, doesn't this look a lot smaller, bro? All right, let's go ahead and explore real quick. Locked. Nothing? That's just a regular key, though. That's like for regular chest. Here we go. We got a lever. Brent just asked if I like the Luster Battery Pro. Wait a second. Is it worth it? Yeah, yeah, definitely worth it considering you don't even really have to spend money on it. So that's a pretty good question. You literally can just get one of those by using your loyalty points if you shop at either the Botanist, Bloom, or Clutch Cannabis's dispensary, and it really doesn't take that long. So they're about $30 a piece. And bro, it's so much better. So you can literally shift and change your temperature at will. So you can literally have more control over the flavor and the terpene of the actual luster pod. It has a preheat and declog function that is really, really next level, because we all know that when you get a luster pod, right, at the end of the pod, it always starts clogging up and you can't really hit it anymore. The Luster Pro battery actually has a preheat function that declogs your pods. So it's good for a bunch of different reasons, guys. Like, if you keep it on the lowest temperature setting, you can make a luster pod last like at least twice as long as normal, if that makes any sense. I've had a luster pod last me like 3 weeks before, since the Pro came out, when I was still smoking and stuff. Oh boy, we got another puzzle. I can't even do this yet because we're missing one of the cogs. So let's go ahead and see if we can find that puppy. Wait a second. It's got to be over there. Yeah, bro, I would definitely recommend the Luster Pro battery. I think, like, no questions asked. That's the best battery in the program. A lot of the original Luster batteries, like, are really not good, bro. And here's the reason why. Because it's set to one temperature, and whatever temperature they've set it to is so hot, you're scorching your oil, bro. Like, you can run through a luster pod in like 2 or 3 days with one of those original like C-cell batteries. They're absolutely terrible, guys. I still remember when I had to use one of those, though, because that's all that you could get. That was the only one that they offered. Now, there's so many different luster batteries, guys. There really, really is. All right, let's see if we can figure this puzzle out. I'm just going to literally randomly do this. This is how I do all the puzzles in Resident Evil. So I'm going to see which pieces fit and just keep going down the line that way. Hopefully it's obvious, bro. By the way, I'm not usually a very big fan of puzzles in games, if I'm being honest. But I make an exception for Resident Evil because I just like Resident Evil that much. This is like a game series that I grew up on, Savage Army, straight up, bro. I was playing Resident Evil 4 on the PlayStation 2, and I was just like a whippersnapper, bro. A little whippersnapper of a Savage, straight up. Very fond memories of the original game. All right. Let's slow this down a bit. Which one of these pieces fits on the outside? It's only gonna probably be like a singular piece, bro. I'm inching it, literally, until it falls into place. Let's switch a little bit. Oh, I understand what we gotta do here. Alright, that's where that one needs to be. So green is where it needs to be for sure. So that kind of makes it a little bit easier. Process of elimination, right? That's where that one's supposed to be. So now we just got to get blue. We actually figured that out pretty quick. Look at that, boys and girls. Sheesh. That had to be like a record, bro. I figured that out fairly quickly. Holy cow. All right, guys. I think we got to go over here. We need to hit a save spot because I didn't hit a typewriter since I beat that boss. And for whatever reason, they don't really have a checkpoint system in this game. So if I were to die before I do that, I would have to fight that boss again, which is crazy. Yo, we're about to meet the president's daughter. Uh-oh, we just found her freaking... What were these phones called back in the day, guys? You guys remember the flippy phones, bro? Some people still use phones like this, which is kind of crazy. But these were all the rage back in the day, man. When I was growing up, if you didn't have a flippy phone, you just weren't lit. Oh my goodness, man. All right, we can't. That's a Motorola Razr. Oh my goodness, Hoobalicious, bro. This is why we're family, guys. I can't believe. I would have never thought of that too. By the way, I haven't heard Razor in such a long period of time. It's not even funny. There's another phone that I can't think of the name of, bro. The Sidekick. You guys remember the freaking Sidekick where you could flip it and it had like a keyboard underneath the screen? Bro, honestly, I think I would still use that design today. I thought that was actually pretty cool. That used to also be a really popular phone back in the day, I remember. The freaking Sidekick, bro.
Ashley.
Tell me how I got Leon looking like Scorpion from MK right now. She's got shades on too, bro.
Easy with that.
Yeah, Hoobalicious. I never actually got a sidekick neither. I just had to literally watch everybody else have a sidekick. Because when they came out, I was actually like, I was still in school, right? And my mom just wasn't having me having a cell phone. So when those were actually popping, I didn't even have a phone. So by the time I started getting phones and stuff, it was already old news, you know what I mean? Give me a second, Savage Army. I'm going to let the cutscene play. I'm about to grab a cigar real quick.
Pursue them. The lost lambs are escaping. Deliver unto them.
Guys, we are literally just going from one iconic scene to the next, dude. Resident Evil 4 is so freaking classic, it's not even funny. So we're about to be meeting up with Luis here soon and fending off that building from an onslaught of zombies. All right, let's see. Let's hit the typewriter, that's for sure, bro. Wait a second, do I actually have anything in my storage? Why would I not look at that? I do. I have a hand cannon in here and I didn't even know? What? What? Man, should I replace it? Nah, I'll put it down there. Right? Wait a second. What? I didn't want to do that. I don't think I can shortcut it, unfortunately. That's very unfortunate because I have both of my pistol slots are already filled up. By the way, guys, happy freaking Friday, dude. I almost forgot that it is Friday. Sheesh, it doesn't look like Friday outside, bro, but it feels like Friday inside. You know what I mean, Savage Army? Sheesh.
As I say, I'm gonna get you home safe.
We're gonna do this together, Ashley. We're gonna get you back home to your father, to the president. We're about to get presidential. I think we're about to meet this midget here soon, guys. If you have never played Resident Evil 4, you guys are in for such a treat.
Get the hell out of here.
All right, man. Starting chapter 5 already. Yo, Day One Savage Austin, bro. Speaking of that, I'm not about to pack a bowl today, but I am about to make a hot piping cup of coffee here in a few minutes because I am running low on it myself. You just reminded me, brother. God bless you. And by the way, guys, hopefully each and every single one of you guys are enjoying your day so far, and all you guys started your day with prayer today, man. Having a strong prayer life, bro, is one of the best things you can do to grow spiritually. I try to mention it at least once every time I come on here for you guys, just to remind everybody, because your natural instinct is not going to be to pray in the morning. The enemy's going to hit you with resistance. He doesn't want you starting the day talking to God. You know what I mean? So sometimes we just have to remind ourselves, myself included, guys, straight up. If I don't stay on myself about it, it becomes very easy to not stay disciplined in these things. And this is how you actually increase your spiritual rank at the same time, by praying every day, reading the Bible a little bit every single day, and just staying disciplined and doing these things daily. That's really all there is to it, guys. That's how you grow with a deeper relationship to God. You just stay disciplined and consistent with God. Just like anything else, you know what I mean? The more energy you put into it, the more you get out of it. Let's see here. We got some mines too, bro. Hold up. Wait a minute. Maybe we should, what can I attach these to? Okay, I don't even have the bolt thrower though. So these are for a weapon I don't even have. Same thing here. I got literally 100 plus rounds for SMG ammo, and I don't even have an SMG. So it's kind of just taking up space, but I'm going to save that because I think I am about to buy an SMG. because we would really benefit from having one. We're about to be running up on a sequence here. Look at how he's holding his sniper rifle. That's actually really detailed, bro. Wow. Can I shoot this thing? What? I don't want to waste a sniper round, but look at the size of that rat, dude. We just popped him right in the rat butt cheek. Holy cow. That's a huge rat. Dead Disciple, bro. What's going on with you this morning, brother? I hope you're having a phenomenal start to your day. You already know what's up here, bro. Straight up. It's always a sunny day, bro, when you got a positive mindset. And by the way, guys, for any of you guys that are just joining, if you enjoy the stream, smack it with some positivity and hit it with a big, fat, thick-alicious, juicy, savage thumbs up. You guys already know what's up, man. So where are we supposed to literally jump out of here? Let's go, dude. Let's go. By the way, guys, just because I'm not really smoking right now, you guys can still let me know what you guys are roasting on. You guys can still, you already know what's up, bro. It's just the best decision for me to make right now, guys, so I can try to, you know, there's a few things I really need to get together for myself right now, and to really just be able to be there for you guys better, you know what I mean? But there could still come a time in the future where I grow my own. I don't know, guys. We'll see. We'll see how I feel about it in the future, but right now, you know, I'm a targeted individual, guys. That means that I've got people trying me literally all the time, and they're just hoping that I make a mistake. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. But it's actually something, like I say all the time, guys, whatever the devil uses against you for evil, God will use for good. So even though, you know, would I prefer to stop smoking weed? Not really. But if I give that up, I'll start adopting more discipline and positive behaviors and stuff like that, so I can actually invest that into the channel, you know, for you guys. What do you want, Hunnigan? What do you want, Hunnigan? She never really says anything all that important, guys. This is Resident Evil 4 Remake, my brother. And this is probably the best remake of any video game I've ever played. They literally set the standard for remakes with this game, guys. Because of this game, I'm actually excited to see what they do with the God of War Trilogy remake. Because we got to remember, that's not a remaster, guys. That is a remake. That means that they're rebuilding the game from the ground up. So I can't wait to see what that looks like. Guys, this is almost like a brand new game. I've said that a couple times, but like, if you've played the original, just by watching me play this, like, dude, they literally changed almost everything. From the combat system, to the movement system, to the camera, bro. You couldn't control the camera in the old game. All right, what are we doing here? Can I move this? There we go. I hear him. Watch this, though. Let me shoot the torch right out of her hand, bro. Come on. Come on. Come on. Bop. I missed.
They're coming. Get behind me.
Oh, God. What is wrong with these people?
She said, what is wrong with these people? They're no longer people, Ashley. They're demons, bro. Oh, hold up, bro. Oh, my goodness, guys. Give me a second. I'll catch up with you guys in just a second. I almost just died instantly. Holy... Bro, this difficulty is no joke, bro, I have to say. And they already got Ashley, dude? What? Reload the gun, dude. Reload the gun.
Hey.
Oh my gosh, they got her again?
Hang in there.
The AI is going crazy. Yo, hey, at least he didn't go for me, you know what I mean? I thought he was about to swing on me. Yo, oh my gosh, guys. Come on, throw that. Blow him up. What happened? Did I die? They took Ashley. Oh my goodness, bro. So, this game does not have co-op in the story mode like Resident Evil 5 and 6. So Ashley is controlled by the computer, and sometimes her character does stupid things, like basically gets kidnapped every 2 seconds, as we just seen right there. Oh my goodness, bro. And they put me all the way back up over here? I guess that's not really that bad.
Okay.
Dead Disciple said, I'm proud of you, man, and I wish you the best for this next chapter, bro. Thank you so much for saying that, bro. And there's a lot of interesting stuff developing that I just haven't really talked to you guys too much about yet. But give it time, guys. Be patient with the Savage. There's a time and a place for everything. I'm really trying to do this the way that God wants me to do it. So I'm starting to try to have more of like a healthy balance with this content, if that makes any type of sense, guys. Because if I'm streaming 10 hours a day, the reality of it is I'm not allowing God to pour back into me every single day. And the way that you really have that deep communion with God is when you're sitting in his presence one-on-one in the secret place. You know what I mean? So I've been trying to allow myself a little bit more time to do that, you know, and really just not take everything so seriously, guys. You know what I mean? Like, that's a big problem with a lot of people today. They just take everything way too seriously and like forget how to actually enjoy life too, man. You can't forget how to enjoy life, guys. That's how you end up getting like overly religious and just like Pharisee-like, you know what I mean? So I've been trying to watch that myself. All right, man, let's get back into this. Hoobalicious said, I was trying not to, bro. God bless you, bro. But it's okay, guys. I made this decision by choice. It's not really, like, it's not a decision I had to do. I just did it because I started feeling like I could be better for you guys if I did do it. And you guys can still tell me what you're roasting on. You already know what's up here, guys. There's still a good possibility that when everything fully calms down for me, after dealing with all that targeting and everything, so all that stuff is still in the process of getting worked out for me. When things are fully peaceful again, maybe I'll be growing my own stuff. But I'm not going to talk about that too much for a while because I want to keep things as focused on the lessons and stuff as possible for right now, just so I can, you know, try to help these people that are dealing with this stalking thing as much as possible, guys, before they fully try to shut down everybody that's trying to wake people up about it, because that's really what's starting to happen right now. I've been noticing it with a lot of people's accounts, and it's kind of
Is she okay?
it's kind of concerning.
Well done, Condor One. I'll dispatch a chopper ASAP.
Too fresh, not cured enough at all, actually. First time I've ever needed a Bovada because the bud's too fresh. Wait a second. I'm confused, though.
Hurry.
Hoobalicious, what do you mean by that? You said, because you've said that, I think, one other time. So you're saying that the bud wasn't too fresh, so you needed a Bovada. So does that mean the bud was dry? You actually got some dry flour? I gotta admit, when I was getting stuff out of the dispo, most of the stuff that I picked up, especially for that 420 thing I did, all that stuff was actually pretty fresh. And by the way, guys, if I failed to mention this, the best thing that I tried from all those drops that Clutch just released, I think my favorite was probably the Zamosa. If I'm being honest, I think it's actually a tie between the Zamosa, the Fumes, and the Papa Burger. I liked all three of those really well. They were really good strains. But I think for flavor and terp, the best one by far was that Zamosa, which is interesting, guys, because that one had by far the longest cure time. The Zamosa was cured for like 4 months. All the other strains were only cured for like a month. And it just so happened that the Zamosa had by far the best flavor. So I don't know. It was kind of interesting, guys. He said, no, it was wet, almost like it's not cured enough. Ooh, wait a second. Hoobalicious, be careful, my brother. You don't want to put a Bovada pack in something that's already too wet, because the Bovada pack is going to add moisture to it. So the Bovada packs are really for when you have dry flour. So what it does is like it puts moisture back in the jar, and then the nugs kind of absorb the moisture and it makes them sticky again. So if it's already wet, bro, oh, that might be like unsmokable if you put a Bovada in there. Be careful with that, Hoobalicious. And then you'll also kind of run the risk of like getting mold to grow on your flour because there's too much moisture in the jar and stuff. Bro, she already... What? This is going to be annoying, guys. Trying to babysit Ashley? This is already a problem. Get back here, girl. I remember in the old game, you could basically tell her to like hide in dumpsters and stuff. I wonder if that's still a thing. Listen, bro. Cool, I ain't gotta waste a bullet on him. Sweet. Sheesh, dude. That dude is not dead yet? Blow him up. Got him. Hurry up. We ain't restarting this again, y'all. Oh my gosh, though. They are so aggressive, it's not even funny, bro. I don't really want to waste this yet, but I'm going to because I don't want to risk it. Alright, get up, dude.
No, I'm okay.
They can interrupt you there? So I think these enemies are like more aggressive right now because it's nighttime. I just shot Ashley in the head, guys. I did not know you could do that. I did not know you could do that. I just literally killed the president's daughter. That's crazy. I didn't know you could actually do that, bro. He said, I bet headshots matter in this game. Yeah, dude, absolutely. So this is like a zombie game, essentially. It's kind of cool, though, because you're, like, up against a cult in this game, so it kind of ties into the stuff that we already talk about. But headshots definitely matter in this game for sure, Day One Savage Austin. I think you would actually like this game, bro. Like, once you start getting into the rhythm of the gameplay, bro, it becomes really addicting. Resident Evil is a really fun game. The new ones are really good, too, guys. Resident Evil 8 was fire. Yo, Bob with a price. God bless you, bro. You changed your name. Cool. The cool kid in Christ. Hey, bro, the cool kid's on the block straight up. Sheesh, bro. I don't know which name I like the most, but that's that's a pretty interesting name. We got the cool kid in Christ up in here. Each and every single one of you guys are cool kids in Christ, man. Soldiers for Christ. Every single one of you guys in here right now. Straight up, bro. And we got Zach in here as well. Bob with a price. Zach, Austin, Hubalicious, Dead Disciple. We got the army up in here today. God bless each and every single one of you guys, bro. And Zach, welcome to the stream. Bob with a price, welcome to the stream, bro. I hope you're doing well and hopefully good. And what's up, chat? Good afternoon. Yeah, bro, Zach, you already know what's up, bro. You already know what's up. Right now, I'm dealing with, like, the flu, though. That's really what I've been dealing with the last 3 days, guys. Like, I woke up a couple days ago feeling like everybody in the house got this, like, sinus thing going on. Probably because this drastic shift in weather, bro. It's been like a roller coaster, man. Bipolar, bro. If bipolar is a real thing, it applies to the weather in Ohio. That's for sure. All right, let's do this one more time. I really wish you would. Sickness is everywhere, so you guys have been noticing this type of stuff too? Yeah, I think it's probably intentional, and here's the reason why. Because ever since COVID came out in 2020, every single spring leading into the summertime, it's like COVID starts like evolving, if that makes sense. I'm trying to say this in the proper way, but it's almost like the sickness is evolving and our bodies are not used to fighting it off because it's a new thing. It's a new virus, you know what I mean? And I've noticed that every single year since 2020, when it rolls around to springtime, I usually end up getting sick for a week or two, bro. Every year since then. And then for the rest of the year, it's like, you know, we obviously are good, don't get sick. I usually don't get sick, but at the start of spring, bro, it usually happens every single year, bro. Ever since COVID.
Roost, I've secured Baby Eagle.
Copy that.
Bob with the price said he's been sick a lot more lately. Yeah, dude, you guys are actually making me feel better because I usually never get sick, guys. I really usually never get sick, okay?
Make your way there.
Now, here's another thing you also got to pay attention to, bro. If you're dealing with certain things, it also could be tied, especially for the TIs, including myself. We got to remember that it could be tied to spell work and stuff like that. So we just got to make sure that we ain't got no open doors to the enemy and stuff. But right now, I ain't got no open doors to the enemy, and I still ended up getting sick. So it's probably just because of spring. And, bro, the weather out here in Canton has been crazy, guys. I mean, in Ohio in general. And it seems like the weather has been pretty, like, consistent in other places in the world, too, which is something I don't usually notice, guys.
I'm definitely gonna catch a cold.
Yo, I'll tell you what, guys, real quick. I'm about to throw my coffee in the microwave. I'll be right back, guys. All right, Savage Army, I'll grab that here in a few minutes. Let's Is there anywhere I can get her to hide, bro? Yeah, come in here, Ashley. How did I miss this, y'all? Wow. How did I miss this? All right, well, what's in here? There's got to be a hiding spot for her because there's just no way. They're going after her just so aggressively. Keep her locked in the church until the appointed time. I forget why they want her so bad. It has something to do with like a ritual. Bought with a price, yeah, bro. This is a remake. So like, there's a difference between a remake and a remaster. A remake is basically where they literally just like remake the entire game from the ground up with new graphics. They went hard with this because they changed like not just the graphics, but they changed the entire gameplay system and the way the game plays, bro. So it feels like a modern third-person shooter. It's really, really smooth. Where are we supposed to go here, man? We gotta go up through here. I think we just took a gnarly shortcut, guys. What's you guys' favorite Resident Evil game? If I have any RE fans in the chat today, what's your favorite? I think this might be, if it's not my favorite, it's my second favorite. It's between this one. Hey, dog. It's between this game. Let me craft some ammo, guys. Let's go ahead and get prepared for this. Alright, back up, Ashley. Holy cow. You see what I mean? Bro, they go after her so aggressively, it's insane. And then I gotta be careful not to shoot her, you know? Oh my goodness. Alright, I need to use my health spray. You know what? No, I'm not. I'm gonna eat the egg. That did absolutely nothing.
None left.
Are we straight? Finally? No, there's more. Wow. Alright, bust the sniper out, dude. Oh my goodness, guys. This is the problem. I keep shooting her in the face. So I'm not going to shoot them anymore. If they pick up Ashley, I'm going to have to run up behind them and hit them with a melee attack. And real quick, guys, give me just a second so I can go ahead and grab my coffee. Cool Kid in Christ said, I was obsessed with, I'm never going to forget that you're bought with a price, brother. By the way, I'm so used to seeing, your picture and stuff with bought with a price. I was obsessed with this game when it came out. Resident Evil was one of the best games out there for sure, bro. I was a youngster when this game first came out on the GameCube and the PlayStation 2, and I still remember sitting in my stepbrother's house with like all my cousins and watching them play this game for the first time. I still remember that, bro. This is coveted as one of the best games ever made, for sure. And the remake is ridiculous. This is actually the best remake ever made, in my opinion. Capcom has literally set the new standard for what a remake should be, if that makes any sense. Until this game came out, most remakes were actually just like glorified remasters with better graphics and stuff. They redid everything in this game. Give me a second, guys. Let me grab this coffee. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're caffeinated. We're ready to go. Cheers. I'm taking a rip of the blueberry muff, cross glitty bomb, and a sipalicious drank of this coffee. Cheers. Where do you get your coffee from, Day One Savage Austin? Is there like a favorite spot you like to go to for coffee? Do you like prefer to make it at the crib? That's really what I do typically, guys. I'm an instant coffee guy. I'm on that Cafe Bustelo. That's been like my favorite instant coffee lately, but I switch it up every once in a while. I used to get coffee once in a while, like once in a blue moon. I would get an iced coffee from like McDonald's or Dunkin' Donuts. But, bro, the quality of their coffee went down so bad out of nowhere. It just became like a massive waste of money. Like, McDonald's iced coffee is so watered down, it's not even coffee. like fat chance it's actually going to wake you up. And then on the flip side, Dunkin' Donuts coffee is usually so bitter, it tastes absolutely horrendous. No, let's go ahead and craft the shotgun shells. Bro, this is actually not easy, dude. Bro. Holy cow, dude. They took care of me Mortal Kombat style. Sheesh. Alright, guys, let's go ahead and buckle down. I don't want to have to do this again, man. But to keep in mind, like, we're on one of the harder difficulties, so it's going to start getting harder and harder the more we progress into the story. And there are a few parts in this game that are actually pretty difficult. I add a little bit of sugar and milk, sugar, spice, and everything nice. So I actually do got a little bit of creamer right now, specifically that French vanilla thing from Clover Valley. So we sprinkled a little vanilla creamer in the coffee today. But typically, guys, I went a long time without even being able to have creamer. So I just got so used to drinking black coffee. But, you know, I prefer to have something in there to kind of balance out that bitterness. Let's see. Cool Kid said, I might consider that actually. Buy a kettle and do it like, buy a kettle? Are you talking about like the camping way that they make coffee? Like the way they usually have to make coffee at a campsite? If that's what you're talking about, I would love to do that at least once just for the experience because that is really, really cool. I've tried to make coffee on the stove before. I'm not going to lie, guys. I made an absolutely ridiculous mess. Like a really bad mess. Alright, let me craft this ammo real quick and just get it out of the way.
Give me a warning next time?
You need to stay back here, girl. Like, sheesh. I wish you could command her to do stuff, but I don't think you can. Alright, don't shoot those guys no more. Oh my gosh. I'm not gonna lie, guys, this is kind of ridiculous.
I'm fine.
Every time I save her, she gets picked up again. Savage Army, oh my gosh. We don't never give up, though. We don't never surrender. Let's see. I wonder if there's anything else down here, because I could really use some more resources. The map's actually pretty big. And we're supposed to be going up this way, so... Oh yeah, let me do this beforehand. That's what keeps getting me, like, locked up, is that I'm trying to reload all my guns, like, in the middle of fighting. And then I'll eat the egg. Alright, that didn't do too bad, actually. Alright, let's rock this, man. Let's get it this time, too. I just wish that she wouldn't start, like, running ahead of me and stuff, man. What is wrong with these people, Leon? Why do they want to kidnap me so bad? Why do they have sprouts coming? They have barnacles coming out of their head. Like that. Look at that. It looks disgusting. Alright, come on, behind me. How did they manage to get her again? They came out of the church. Yo, 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 yo. Their AI is really aggressive for some reason, bro. Look at this. Alright, there's only one way to do this. We're gonna approach this a different way, Savage Army. Sheesh. Every house here has a kettle, and it's a culture shock that Americans don't do that. Really? Oh yeah, because you're in the United Kingdom. That's actually really, really interesting, man. So when I say instant coffee, you're probably like, what is he talking about? You wouldn't be able to make instant coffee in a kettle, I don't think. Well, maybe you could. I don't know. I ditched my Keurig for a kettle and a French press, actually. Oobalicious, do you think it's worth it over the Keurig thing? I ain't never really had, if you're talking about the thing that, like, you put pods into and stuff like that, I've never really had that. Hold up. But I used to have a regular, like, coffee machine, if that makes any type of sense, like the old school coffee makers. Coffee pots, that's what I was thinking of. Sheesh. Alright, I'm gonna have to take this, like, extremely slow, guys. That's the only way we're gonna get this done. We're gonna have to literally, like, inch. We can't run, because then we get surrounded. We're gonna have to really dial in here. And to be fair, I don't have, like, that much ammo, neither. Watch this, though. I'm gonna try to... Oh, no.
Get behind me.
Oh God! What is wrong with
Wow. Let's wait until they all... Yeah.
warning next time?
Sheesh. And she's still not dead. That's crazy to me. That's what I should do, guys. I literally should just stay back here and let them come to me. Post up. Like the old school zombie strat. Oh my gosh. Come on, man. I should have done that in the first place. So if you look at their eyes, guys, they have red eyes. That means that they're, like, powered up. So when it's nighttime, the zombies get, like, stronger. They hit harder. They can take more damage. And it really just becomes a problem. And then you start dealing with this, where they get tentacles coming out of their face. Look at how quick he just came in and bum rushed me like that, bro. We were actually doing pretty good. All right. Ashley, get out of the way, dude. I should be okay. Let's take him out real quick. Buddy, oh my gosh. Finally. We got this, we got this. We got this. They shouldn't mess with her. There we go. Alright, get her. Oh my gosh, guys, finally. That was insane, bro. And he's not dead. Oh my gosh, man. So here's the thing. Now that she's been incapacitated once, I think if she gets hit again, she's gonna die. I think. I don't know how it works exactly. Alright, man. Alright, where are we headed? Holy cow. Let's search everything. I really need loot. I'm low on everything, guys. I ain't got no healing items. I'm really low on ammo. I don't have any of the resources necessary to craft ammo either right now. I know there's a couple dudes down here. Hell yeah. And we got a merchant. Let's go. Let's go.
I've got some new items. Welcome. I've got something new for you. Well. I can certainly do something with this.
Alright, we'll go ahead and grab a spray.
Have this in stock, stranger.
Man, I'm noticing, like, they really kind of limit how much money you get in professional mode and ammo. It's really scarce on both. And look at how much money it costs to actually upgrade some of these weapons, guys. It's absolutely insane. Like for my shotgun, it's almost 60 grand just to upgrade the strength of the shotgun. So, like, it's already really hard to stack up $60,000 in the game as it is. So if you buy this, you can't buy anything else. and we're like low on resources and stuff. So you really have to pick and choose, guys, which is interesting. So it's almost like you make builds in this game in a way. It's not fully fleshed out, but it is kind of cool. Let's repair that.
Work if I do say
All right, we're just going to keep stacking up money, guys. Yeah, it felt weird straining the boiling hot water through a plastic pot. It took me a while to think about it. Even after I did it, I had to ditch it. Yeah, that does sound kind of curious, if I'm being honest. I've seen them, but I've never used them before. I just know that a lot of people like them for some reason. Probably because of the convenience, guys, honestly. Dead Disciple said, I only drink tea, but my wife is on the instant powder coffee. So you boil the water in the electronic kettle, wait a minute, and then put the coffee, milk, sugar in the cup, and pour when boiled. I'm about to screenshot that, Dead Disciple, because I want to try that on my own sometime. That sounds really, really interesting. Also, the way you describe the instant coffee, instant powder coffee. So the instant coffee that we have out here, it's almost like coffee crystals. It's like dehydrated coffee beans and stuff. It's really kind of strange, but it works, which is even stranger. And it's the same type of coffee they give people in jail. All right, which direction are we going here? Now, I got to shout this out, guys, because I did just remember at some point today, a construction team is coming by my apartment to install a thermostat and stuff like that. So I don't know when that's going to be. But whenever they show up, we're probably going to have to pause the stream for a little bit and end up waiting until they're done. So I do want to kind of let everybody know that, right? I forgot about it, honestly, but they might not come till later in the day. So we might be good for a while. We'll see. Did you guys just see what that said? It said Savage Mutt. I should have actually read the rest of that.
We need to keep moving.
Uh-oh. This room has atmosphere, boy.
Hunnigan was right about the weather.
The good news is I don't think you have to babysit her forever. There are a lot of points in the game where, like, you guys get separated. But this is just, bro, you literally feel like you have to babysit her. I'm not coming across any of the OG hiding places, right? Like, you used to be able to hide Ashley. You might still be able to do it. We just haven't got there yet. Hold up. Whoa, no. Now we got, like, sub-bosses and stuff, guys. Come on, bro. No! Alright, so we definitely got to prepare for that. I'm not gonna lie, I might honestly try to run past him altogether, because trying to be one of those guys while babysitting her is gonna be a pain in the butt. Savage Mutt.
Hey, can we take a break?
Sorry, we need to keep moving.
We don't take breaks, man. Dead Disciple said I'd send you one, but we have different electrical... You have different electrical outlets, really? That sounds kind of interesting as well. I didn't know that. Bro, you're going to have me, like, researching stuff here later, I'm telling you. You have different electrical outlets. Let's see. Zach said my sister got a Keurig, bro. They're pretty dope. They're more convenient than making a full pot of coffee. Bro, here's the problem with me, though, guys, is that I drink so much coffee. Like, it's usually ideal to make a pot of coffee for me because I'll actually drink a pot of coffee. Lately, though, I will say the last couple of days, ever since I stopped, like, roasting, I've been kind of, like, slowing down on coffee, too. Which, honestly, I kind of needed to slow down on coffee a little bit because there would be days, guys, where I'd be drinking coffee all the way up until, like, 9 o'clock at night, which is probably not the smartest idea, right? Coffee has a really long half-life. Yo, this guy's ridiculous. He just hit me 3 times. I'm out of ammo completely, y'all. I got 4 sniper rounds. They are really, really being stingy on bullets. Oh my gosh, bro. Yo! Chill, dude! Hold on, I gotta heal real quick, guys. And I'm about to actually craft some ammo, too. I can craft a little bit. Fair enough. All right, Ashley, let's go. We gotta run. Oh my gosh, dude, I forgot about him. Savage Army, how are we gonna get through this? I feel like we have to, bro. I can't even move. I cannot even move.
Leave me alone.
Holy cow, dude.
Leon,
All right, let's just go in here. I'm gonna literally try to run away from these guys.
leave me alone.
Is he done? Dude, I swear I hit circle, Savage Army. That's ridiculous, bro. He said, bro, we got the safest plugs in the world. I didn't even know they had different electrical outlets. I figured like everywhere in the world probably used the same type of setup for stuff like that. You've got me kind of curious, bro. When we're done streaming, I'm probably going to look that up, to be honest. He said, I'm not even flexing. I'm not even flexing. We got the best electronical outlets in the entire world, bro. If you can, bro, describe it to me a little bit. Like, how are they different? You know what I mean? That might be hard to kind of describe in words, but
Hey, can we take a break?
Sorry, we need to keep
if we didn't rebel,
Got it.
I might not know the history there, bro. So, oh, you're from the United Kingdom. I'm definitely going to look into that when we're done streaming, guys. That's interesting to me. I couldn't even imagine what they would look like. Like, how else would you make them, you know? Would you just, like, plug something in, like a phone charger type of deal? Is that what it is? Is it, like, magnetic? Okay, so other people know about this, too. I'm definitely going to have to look into this, guys. Also, where are we supposed to go? Because I am not fighting all these guys, bro. I gotta do it. Bro, get out of here. Hold up. Holy cow, Savage Army. This is actually pretty tough. I ain't even gonna hold you guys. Give me a second here, man. I'm gonna catch up with you guys for a second and enjoy a cigar. Well, I try to figure out what route I'm gonna take to bypass these guys. There's no way. I don't have nearly enough ammo to kill all those enemies. There's just no way. And they're all, like, powered up. And we got, like, two sub-bosses. So I really feel like you're not supposed to fight these guys head on. Not while protecting her.
Welcome. Ooh, what you buying? I'll buy almost. Suit yourself, stranger.
Alright, man. Let's go ahead and take a gander at the map real quick. So, the thing is, though, when we get here, it's going to be an even more difficult sequence. So we're going to need a lot of ammo no matter what. Alright. Let's turn it around.
Hello, stranger.
Hello, stranger.
Sorry.
So the merchant must be like Australian.
Hunnigan was right about the weather.
Alright, let's just take this slow, right? Because we're literally getting stomped. Do I even want to go in there? I have to. Wow. Man, I am so criminally low on ammo, guys. It's not even funny.
Here you go.
Is he? Nope, he's still alive. Is he dead? Alright, guys, that's what I'm talking about, bro. That is what I'm talking about. Sheesh. Of course. Of course. Alright, dude. Bro, this is the only way that you can go. Like, you have no choice but to mow through all those enemies. I don't even have the, I don't have the ammo for it. Like... Dude, what else do I have? Can I craft any? No, dude. Wow. Wow. Here's what we're gonna have to do. Back up. Please get in there. Please get in there. Come on.
Ashley.
No, bro. Come on. Thank goodness. I didn't know if I had enough. What the heck, bro? I can't believe they made it this difficult. Like, this sequence is crazy. Alright, come on.
Shit.
I'm completely out of ammo, guys. Like, totally out of ammo. There's got to be something in here, right? I killed a lot of people in here. Okay. We made it this far, right? Sheesh, that's what I'm talking about right there. Is there any... There's probably something in there.
Yeah,
Alright.
I'm fine.
Nothing? Really? Guys, we have 6 bullets, really. That's all we have. Alright. We're living on a prayer right now, bro. Bro, my favorite gun in the game? Ooh, wee, bro. You know what? Don't I have something? Where did that Magnum go? No. I might have to go back to the store. My favorite gun in the game, bro? That's so tough because there's so many different guns in this game. I'll tell you what, though. Out of all the guns I have right now in my lineup, it's got to be this guy right here, bro. The Killer 7 is it's a one-hit kill no matter who you shoot with it. But the problem is you barely ever come across ammo for it. So I don't get to use it very often, but that thing is nuts, bro. That Striker shotgun is really good, too. Which, speaking of, I don't even have enough to craft that. Wow. Okay. I guess I'll go ahead with this, then. But I do want to kind of get rid of a couple of these and get a couple new weapons. I just don't have enough money for it yet. Sheesh. That's why we have the holiday for the 4th of July. Bro, that's only 2 weeks before my birthday, too. Funny enough, 4th of July has always been one of my favorite holidays because it's like right around the middle of the summertime, and I'm a summer baby, bro. I love summer weather. I really don't like cold weather all that much at all, if I'm being honest, guys, and my body don't really like it either. Like, my body doesn't jive well with cold weather. So I've always kind of liked the 4th of July just because every time that we celebrate that holiday, it's like peak summertime, bro. Like peak summer energy, you know what I mean? Fireworks and the whole 9 yards. Ridiculous. But I didn't know the history behind it, that's for sure. If I'm being honest, guys, I don't really know the history behind most of the holidays. I don't know why we celebrate any of them, to be honest. I just know that we do.
Let's see you climb this.
Whoa, buddy. Did you see that? John Wick style. That was filthy right there. Flip that. Sheesh, bro. He just, like, front flipped off of the roof. That was nasty. Alright. There's got to be some resources around here, man. There's just no way. Yo, the cow's here, bro. You remember from yesterday's stream? I was like, where's the cows at from the OG? The cow is back, bro. But I can't kill him because I ain't got no extra ammo. Surprisingly, there's not that much stuff here, actually. Okay. So how do we get in here? Oh, sweet, sweet.
Okay.
Josh, get the heck out of here, bro. You kidding me? I'm not going to say too much about it on stream or whatever, but that's freaking awesome, bro. Text me, hit me up. We're not going to be streaming like that long this afternoon, guys, because here soon the construction team is going to be coming to my apartment to renovate and like install a thermostat and do some skirting inside my apartment and stuff like that. So that's going to be coming up soon. It's almost 2 o'clock. I'm sure they're going to be knocking any minute now. But I'm planning on coming back later, and I don't want to spoil anything or, you know, put it out there right now, but I've got an idea of something I would like to do later on. We'll see how it goes, guys. I'm still kind of fighting the flu right now, though, so keep that in mind, guys. That's why we didn't end up doing the stream last night. I wanted to, but, bro, my nose was so stuffed up, I couldn't even barely talk. Oh, okay, bro. Okay, I just didn't get a chance to read it yet, or listen to it, excuse me. But, bro, you just put a smile on my face. Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding? Because I know you're actually going to go and get it done. I know you know what I'm talking about, too. It's going to change your entire life, bro. I'm telling you, it changed my entire life. I'm not going to say too much about it right now, but I'll holler at you about it. All right, there is nothing over here, so we might as well just literally progress up here and go up through the farm. She's telling me where to go. I thought that was the right way. Oh, we gotta go all the way around. Okay, how am I going to get up? Right here. We got to go up here. Okay. Okay, this is what we gotta do. We gotta jump down here and then go up there. Sheesh. Alright, man. Here's my thing. I'm a little bit nervous, bro, because I know we're walking into a sequence I am really not prepared for whatsoever. You need a lot of ammo for what's coming, and I know I don't have enough. But you know what, though? Where there's a will, there's a way. So I guess I'm going to hope that they provide enough ammo when we get to that point. You guys are going to see what I'm talking about here in just a second. Yo, where did he come from, dude? We got another boss enemy. They're really throwing a lot of stuff at me right now, dude. Considering the amount of ammo that's not laying around. Yo, did the cow just kick me, bro? These are pigs. Oh my goodness, bro. Sheesh, dude. Oh, Josh, you freaking kidding me, bro? God bless you, man. You have no idea how much that really truly does help, bro. You didn't have to do that. Thank you so much, man. You have no idea. I'm super grateful, by the way, for anybody that does stuff like that, but it's no problem, bro. It's no problem. For what we're talking about specifically, I would want anybody to get that taken care of for real. It changed my entire life, bro. It really, really did. It really, really did. And I used to be scared to get stuff like that done too. Bro, they did not even just do that.
Can we take a break?
Sorry, we need to keep moving.
Ashley, we're never taking a break, dude. I celebrate the Christian rebrands of all the holidays. Honestly, like, I acknowledge the holidays and stuff. It's hard not to because everybody else really does. But for the most part, bro, like, I don't know, man. I don't really look at any of the holidays the same way that I used to. It's more of like, I enjoy the holiday seasons because of the energy that comes with it. You know what I mean? Like, when Christmas time comes around, it almost like takes you back to your childhood no matter how old you are. You know what I mean? When Thanksgiving comes around, it's just like a great time for your family, right? 4th of July is a great holiday because it's in the middle of the summer and like fireworks and just the vibe of it, right? Easter, like same type of deal, guys. So like for me, it's like about the energy of holidays, you know? Bro. Please, please, please. And that did nothing. I have no bullets at all. I have nothing. Oh my goodness, guys. Oh my goodness, bro. I'll tell you what. I'm going to try this one more time. If we have a problem with it again, I'm probably going to cut stream here soon, guys, because they're going to be here by 2 o'clock. So here soon, there's going to be construction in my apartment and stuff. It's going to be kind of hard to stream, but I'll just come back later on this afternoon when they're done. It should only take them, like, what? I think they said estimated 2 hours to work. So by 4 or 5 o'clock, we should be able to come back. That was clutch and right on time. Oh, yeah, bro. For your situation and stuff like that, that's an absolute blessing. Listen, God is good, man. An absolute blessing. His timing is always perfect every single time, bro. Every single time. I'm actually really excited for you to get that done, bro. I know what it did for me. It changed everything. Like, I started smiling again, bro. I started smiling again, literally. Oh, yeah, Day One Savage Austin, bro. The only reason I didn't come back last night is because, bro, like, I was really sick last night. I'm not going to lie, bro. I still really don't feel all that great today. I got, like, a upset stomach type of situation going on and stuff like that. But today it'll be a different story. I don't feel quite as bad as I did last night. I was, like, throwing up last night and stuff, guys. I couldn't even really talk. Like, my nose was completely congested.
Hunnigan was right about the weather.
Take a fat one for the Savage, Day One Savage Austin. Day One Savage Troubalicious. Josh, all you guys, take a fat one for me. I ain't gonna lie, Austin, that's pretty much all I plan on doing today, period. Like, it's a really dark and drab, rainy type of day for me. That's the perfect day to play games, bro. Like, the atmosphere is perfect for it, the whole 9 yards. That's pretty much what I got on the agenda today, besides them coming and doing that. I even tried to reschedule it, but they only got the construction team. So, I live in an apartment complex. I'm not gonna shout out, obviously, like, specifics, but when they have people come out to do stuff like this, they basically have like an allotted time frame to get all the work done. So I tried to reschedule it. They basically told me, nah, that's not happening. It has to happen today. So I tried to avoid it, Savage Army, but it is what it is. It is what it is. We just get it done and get it out the way. I need a thermostat anyway because it's about to start getting really, really hot. Like when it gets hot outside, bro, it gets super hot in my apartment. Like really, really hot. Almost feels like it adds 5 degrees for some reason. It's kind of insane. By the way, guys, if you guys are gaming on anything today, let me know down in the comment section. What are you guys playing on today, bro? Right now, me personally, I'm on this Resident Evil kick because I'm kind of excited to play the new one. So I figure by the time that I finish all the games leading up to 9, they should have it on some type of sale, guys. I'm just not really willing to pay full price for it, especially right now because I'm trying to save money and stuff like that and get back up on my feet after all that stuff last year. We're doing decent right now, but it's going to take me a decent bit of time to save up to get a new car. So I'm trying to be in that grind mode right now of just like living as poor as possible so I can eventually get another car, bro. I can't. It was so sad what happened with that Mercedes I got last year, guys. The whole situation's really sad, but it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. Gaming for Christ. What? What a savage name for a YouTube channel, bro. God bless you, brother. Your videos help me a lot. Bro, thank you so much. I can't take credit for it, though, bro. I got to give all the credit to the Most High God, bro. If it wasn't for him, I would have never started doing the type of content I'm doing today. But I really do appreciate you saying that, bro. You guys make it really, all of you guys make it feel worth it, bro. Believe, like, seriously. A lot of the strength I have to keep going all the time is from you guys, man. Your energies is super awesome, super positive, and the way that you guys have supported the channel through all this gang stalking stuff, honestly, it really showed me that good people still exist, man. So from the bottom of my heart, thank each and every single one of you guys just for being who you are, really. I say it all the time, and I do not take this or say this lightly. You guys are my family, bro. My real family is on some absolute craziness. So, yeah, you guys are my real family, and I do not take you guys for granted, man. So I just want to let you guys know and relay that message today, Savage Army. And by the way, guys, on that note, here in a second, we're going to be hopping off of here because those people are going to be here. By the way, look at the clock, guys. Look at the clock. 1:44 on the timer. Sheesh, bro. Sheesh. Synchronicity and confirmation. Inked Up Jesus, God bless you. He said, God answered my prayers and spoke to me. But wait a second. Before this job interview and I scored that interview, I ate it like a boss. And I landed a job as a foreman landscaper for 25 bones an hour. 25 bucks an hour is pretty decent money, bro. It really, really is. That was around the same amount of money I was making at that welding job. And those welding checks were pretty juicy, bro. I'm not going to lie. Best thing about that job, everything else was kind of butt cheeks. I'm not going to lie. But the checks were solid. That's actually what kept me at that job as long as it did. I was there for a decent chunk of time. If you guys remember the videos that I used to upload when my face was like covered in like grease and oil and stuff, that's when I was welding, bro. And that lasted for a decent period of time. Let me see if I can get up here to this merchant real quick, and I'll hit the typewriter. Josh, God bless you for saying that, bro. It really is cool. It really is cool that you came across like midstream too. That really was cool because, guys, you have no idea. There's nobody else in my life except for my family, and they don't really count considering the stuff that they did to me last year. This guy used to be basically like one of my supervisors at a job I used to work when I was on heroin, bro, and he literally got to see what I looked like when I was on heroin. He was one of the last people, guys, to actually see what I look, and he was one of the first people to ever actually be a real friend and try to encourage me to go to rehab, bro. There was only like 2 or 3 people in my entire circle, my family, friends, everybody, that cared enough about me to actually say, bro, you really need to go get help. Like, I see something in you and you're wasting your potential. Like, Josh was the first one to do that, bro. So just to put it into perspective, like, he's one of the only people in my personal life that has got to see how far I've come from the heroin and all that, bro. So, dude, I can't even express it into words how awesome that was when I seen your name pop up. That was God, bro. That had to have been God. Like, it's been so many years since I've even talked to you, bro. It's not even funny. God works in mysterious ways, guys. He tends to put people in your path for a reason, bro. That's all I got to say about that. There is no such thing as a coincidence, man. Not even close, bro. No such thing. There is only God and his perfect divine timing. So on that note, Savage Army, I'm about to be getting ready for these people to tear my apartment up and stuff like that. I love each and every single one of you guys from the bottom of my heart, man. I really do want to say thank you just for you guys taking time out of your day to join the stream and hang out with me for a little bit. I'm going to be coming back here in a few hours. I don't know if we're going to be playing this. We might switch it up and play something a little bit differently. If there's something that you guys would want to see me play specifically, drop it down in the comment section to let me know. I wouldn't really be opposed to just taking recommendations either, guys. I mean, we're going to be playing Resident Evil for a few days because I'm about to be streaming all the Resident Evil games, so we're going to probably stay on 4 for a couple days till I beat it. But if there's something else you guys want to see me play, maybe some God of War, maybe some Batman, maybe some Call of Duty, you guys let me know, man. Drop it down in the comment section. And I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. Please, one request for the rest of the day. Please keep it in the light and with the Lord Jesus Christ and the Holy and Heavenly Father. Stay blessed, beautiful, sexy, and savage. And if you guys don't mind, man, any of my prayer warriors in the chat, Send a prayer your boy's way, bro, that I get over this flu, bro. The last few days, it's been kind of kicking my ass, man. I ain't even gonna lie. It usually always happens at the same time every single year. And since we are like going into springtime, it was kind of to be expected, but oh my goodness, bro. Like, my stomach feels a little bit nauseous right now, if I'm being 100% honest, Savage Army. So, send some prayers my way, Savage Army. And if you guys need prayers, you already know what's up. I'll send a prayer your way literally right now. So, in the name of Jesus Christ, man, I hope and pray that each and every single one of you guys enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Make the most of the day, and happy Friday, Savage Army. Thank you guys for joining. I'll see you guys here in a few hours for the next stream. Let me know what you guys want to see me play, and I'll see you guys soon, man. Peace out, Savage Army, and I love y'all.